I told Chris to go into my room, and pretty much what I did is I pulled up, like, I went on the hub, so, yeah, I went on the hub, and then I looked up, like, furry porn.
So the whole entire Roblox Virgil situation is just out of pocket and just insane. I'm gonna come on here, expose literally everything I know, me personally. Everything I have gathered evidence on Chris and Anthony, and just every single thing. Just everything. I'm telling you everything. So, okay, let's come around here, right? Um, I'm gonna just address this thing first. Let's move straight to doxing. This happened literally today. You guys see the date and the time? It's been a few hours. Um, this is sad. So, you guys don't know Clover. So this is Clover. It was skull being full fledged, just exposed here. And I have like I have the exact server link. This is Clover. One of my best friends. Um, Clover's address, like full on just address, just doxed. This is his school he went to, right? Um, so I'm gonna come ahead and I literally brung Anthony to the side. I asked him like what was going on in his mind. I was like, the man got his friend shot, bro, because Clover at the time was crying inside of a VC with me and like Anthony and other people, and he was crying inside of the voice chat because his friend got shot. I haven't mostly talked to his friend since 2024. I've only talked to him for like 3 days, maybe for eight. I don't know. It's between like a week, literally a week. I've never seen him again. Ever since then, like it was just sad knowing his friend got shot. It's just very sad, very sad. This is all you have to say right here. Very sad. Um, Also, I'm not gonna hold you. So let's come back down here. Sorry, I'm skipping straight to the straight out to the stuff instead of showing us every single thing on the Google document. I just had to show this. He came out and literally said this too. I'm now just saying this message. Clover friend got himself in the situation, not saying he deserves it, but just saying that. Okay, he just said he deserved it. What? Did he not just say that? I'm not gonna read that crap from him. He deserved, and he got permanently banned from the main Brazil server. I asked Breeder98 would he ban him from the main game. He said probably not. I'm not even shocked because Anthony has doxed my address, the current one the house I'm living in right now. It's he currently doxed it, and he got a two week ban from him. I just want you guys to all know that. This is sent by him too. Yeah, he was banned for 2 weeks. Call it. This is by Breeder98 here. He said this also. He was banned for 2 weeks and let go without any repercussions. Along with his brother. His brother wasn't banned at all for helping in the docs because he ended up putting my phone number in there, also giving Anthony my phone number and all this stuff. And also Christopher is BWOs also. Before all this, okay, Anthony sent me this my address, like this is my full address here. He sent me this in my DMs before Anthony ends up just sending this. You guys can also see his face right here. I told Breeder98 this stuff, sent him everything. Is this your actual info, bro? Yeah, free me. Off rip, he looked like he was going to, I don't know, defend him a little bit here, but he ends up still banning him. I don't know why. Why would I ever make my address and my public info? I mean, my info is public. I don't know why that would be a thing. But yeah, he was banned for 2 weeks. As you guys can see in this thing right here. And this is what he had to say. He, LOL, started laughing and stuff. Oh wow, Fire Ant, why did you do this? And I literally come out and say, like, what do you mean why? You leaked my location. Y'all, yes, y'all go to extreme with y'all stuff. And he comes out and just say, I'm getting you permanently banned. And along with Ant Guild and stuff, like, it's a video game, bro. And then Quest comes out and even says this. Nah, I don't give a freak. As a matter of fact, a whole document is coming out like this week. Anthony listed 3 things that will get him permanently banned. And I only have 2, I guess. What does that say? What? What? Okay. I don't know how to spell that. I don't know how to say that. Banned, fired from the server. He got Anthony banned for 2 weeks. on Bridge Duel, and it's like, what? Um, he also went ahead and said, "You're pissing me off. Like, admit it, you're jealous. BRB and all this crap." This is insane. Really, just super sad on this. The fact that just off this alone shows like they don't care. Right? It's just insane that like little stuff like this, they being in the wrong, they're trying to go ahead and putting the finger at fire at and all this stuff. By the way, the three things they listed in this Google document they had apparently because they never released anything was yeah, fire plays auto clicked. I wasn't banned for that at all. There was no proof of that. I was what do you call it? They tried to make it seem like I was kill farming, which was a thing I did back in the past, but I was already banned for it and then unbanned for it. And like they wasn't like they were talking about my new stats at the time, or no, they were bringing up old stats from the time I did kill farm, and they said I was still kill farming, which wasn't like the actual case. I showed a picture of like my current stats, and like it didn't line up at all. My account ended up getting stat wiped for no reason at the time. I played Roblox Originals for like a year at the time, like back in 2025. I got everything everything wiped away. They also had Z Gamer's address, and I don't know what was it. It was like his info. Just know that. Z Gamer's info. Z Gamer is a Roblox Brizzles admin, by the way. I hope you guys know that. And now that you guys know everything about that, and not just that, also he docs Speedy's phone number. Ooh, that's bad. Quiz even came out to, obviously say stuff about Zombie's address because he wanted to, he put in like steps. Step one, I'd go to that one kid's comment section in the comments to say, "Do you know what is zombie in real life?" Step two, all that crap. He goes in detail like how he would dox a zombie. Now back to this. This just happened today, and I'm really mad about this. Not just because of the fact of, I kind of, I kind of talked to the guy, and he seemed like a nice guy, and it's just so sad he died, right? But it's just the fact of Anthony comes around here and just makes fun of him for dying. No heart at all, bro. No heart at all. And he says also he doesn't regret anything he said, as you guys can see here. He's also said this. You guys can like read it yourselves. You guys can read everything. I have the server link. If you guys join that server, please leave. Don't join back. This is also the channel he sent it in. This is everything. Basically he called the person a gang member that ended up passing away sadly. That's fucked up, bro. I'm not gonna lie. That's like crazy. I didn't even mean to say the F word there because I'm trying to like keep my, you know, I'm not trying to curse or anything, but it's like, how can someone say that and not feel any type of way about it? You know what I mean? Like, that's crazy. Okay, so here's how this all started, by the way. I'm sorry to skip straight to the doxing part, but here's how it all started. So I started from this video right here. Go ahead and put this in the thing. So this all started from this one video. I even came down here to comment down below everything. What ended up happening was, let's get to this part of the video. This whole video was me pretending to be a noob, basically. But at the end of the game, I would like come back from like a 5. If the person had me like 5, no, it was like a 4-0. I would come back at 5. You know what I mean? Or 4, whatever you call it. I would come back and act as if I'm a pro, basically. And like, I would wait specifically until the person ends up scoring on me a little bit, then I come back on them, and it made people a little mad. But this one, let me turn down my. So I PvP him a little bit here. Obviously, I have the wall behind me that stopped me from. He scores on me here, of course. He hits me inside of the goal. He's stuck under there. Obviously, you can't PvP me there. I don't know what he's doing here. He's just okay. He's again under me where he can't reach me. He says every single time. Fire, all you gotta do is 1v1 without an auto clicker and see what happens. You can't do that on PC. Fire, why don't you learn all legit? All you have to do is play legit and stop cheating. You're gonna get perm banned, auto clicker versus auto clicker, and all this crap. And he ends up getting my account banned because I said stop crying. You can't beat me so bad. I was just trolling him right here for the video because I was trying to act like a girl still, because in the video I was pretending to be a noob. You know what I mean? I said shut up, loser. That's crazy. Wah. And then I responded here. He said something about fat. I ended up recording my hand cam and my keystrokes too at the end, if you guys can see. He ends up getting my account banned for the video. And also he ends up going inside my guild and changing my profile picture and everything. And he's did this for like a month, I think. Yeah, it has. It has. Went on for a month. I even come here to say at the end of the video. Can you guys even hear this? Oh my gosh, guys can't even hear this. I'm sorry. But yeah, at the end of this video, I literally say like, you don't send hate out to them, but make sure you treat them the way you retreat it. I didn't care about the whole thing. I was just chill with it, right? Um, so then they take a step further. They try to get me banned from Roblox Brazils for auto clicking. Um, this whole entire paragraph explains basically what happened in the video here, and he comes down to even like call me hard R's and stuff. They do this a lot, by the way. I'm not gonna hold you. I could get one of his closest friends that he's been friends with before Roblox Brazils on the call right now. I can. He like this guy. This guy, I swear, he's the most like innocent, most nicest person ever you guys will ever meet. I can get him on a call right now to literally tell you guys what's been going on. He knows too. They have been saying the N word. This is by Happy Pookie. He's told me multiple times. If you guys don't know who HP is, it's this guy right here. It's this guy. He came out even told me like a bunch of stuff they did, like saying slurs. I believe it because I've seen them say it too multiple times. As you guys can see, the proof is right here. I don't be just making this stuff up. And the logs right here, of course. I got him banned for saying this for like a week or two. I don't know how many weeks it was. It was such a long time ago. This message alone was like 2024 probably, or no 2025. I don't know. This was like December 2024, I think. Yeah. So this comes out. I'm not gonna skip over the people that were docs either. We're gonna scroll back up. Um, back when me and Chris were still friends at the time, I ended up screen sharing my outside area of my backyard, and there was no house numbers leaked. There was no street signs leaked. There was nothing. It was the picture was grass, a fence, a tree, grass, and a house right next to us. I didn't expose anything else besides from that because I screenshot it for literally for like 5 seconds. I didn't like go around showing my whole entire house or doing a like 360 on the whole entire apartment or anything. It was just a simple like you know turn on turn off thing. And also this is during the time where the hurricane is about to happen too. So he ends up sending the image. First of all, this is doxing off alone, but I didn't call it out before because I just not now learned about it, but I learned about this probably like a year ago, and then I was like, dang, I could get him banned for this too. Yeah, he said this back in 2024. He said my my house, well not my house, but no, just my outside area. This was the first sign of immediately that you can't share anything with this guy. Um, of course, then he comes down here. Eventually, months later, he ends up doing all this stuff I just explained a few minutes ago. They getting mad at me, trying to ban me for getting doxxed, of course. and I believe. Okay, I'm gonna tell it right now. Oh, here it is. Okay, this is Rena right here. Rena's face. If you guys don't know who Rena is a girl. I don't know who she was. It's actually I'm lying. I knew who she was. She was one of my close friends. We literally talked about anime all the time, and we were just chill people. That's really all I know. But he leaked her face basically in the call. She even comes out to even say it. Anthony Quiz delete it now, and I'm responding like, she's saying this, delete. I'm gonna harm myself. Anthony's BWS. Come and then Jace comes around and says, "Come on, don't do that. Not everyone can access it or something like that." And then I'm saying, "Did Anthony Quiz leak her face?" And he said, "If they don't delete it, I'm going to take it down myself or something." And I say this, of course. And then Jace even comes up. They literally say like he should have said Anthony should have censored her face or something. Um, we get down here, Laser Geek and Luxy. They say that Luxy has come up to admit that he was doxxed too to me in the DMs, and Laser Geek came out to literally explain how Luxy was doxxed also in this video alone right here. Um, Luxy and Laser Geek were doxxed, unfortunately, and not just him. Speedy also was doxxed. His phone number, of course, you can obviously see. I should have blurred maybe a few more of that picture. Maybe I don't know why I left the few numbers in there for you guys to randomly, I don't know, guess the phone number, but it's fine. I guess no, it's not really. It's not freaking fine. What I'm talking about. Um, I'm gonna have to advise you guys. I'm gonna have to advise you guys to please at this point. I might click on this click off the video. The whole every picture right from right now is censored. But please, if you don't want to see anything, please click off the video right now, right here, right now. I'm giving you the warning, please. Okay, I'm giving you guys one more time, like a few more minutes, maybe. I don't know. You guys might have bad internet. Click off the video now. Everything is censored. It isn't like uncensored or anything. Nothing too crazy. But if you don't want to have if you have a weak stomach, just click off. Okay, this is hard to like watch. I don't want to. I don't even want to talk about this. Fire was, damn. This is horrible, man. I don't even know what I do. I'm gonna post this at all, but holy crap. Okay, so the first start off with the whole quiz situation. Let me start with quiz first. Um, I've been trying to expose for a pretty long time now. He went to a 10-year-old at the age of 14. At the time. He is now a 16, turning 17 this year old person. And I'm pretty sure, I don't know how old the other person is. I forgot. It's probably 12 now, probably. I don't know. But he was a 10-year-old on Discord. He came onto my voice chat, the 10-year-old at the time, and he was talking to me. He sent me this image. He sent it inside my main server. This image is still up. Um, this is crazy. Um, Basically the whole GIF itself was explaining, is this okay? I'm scared. I don't want to. Dude, this is so bad. Holy moly! This just needs to get exposed. I'm sorry, but basically the whole entire situation here basically shows a woman. She's it's a GIF. It's not just a picture. It's a GIF. He comes. Christopher comes into his DMs, asks, "Are you gay?" So, quick question: since this picture, are you hot or not? Question mark. You can obviously see he has the wave to Christopher's white tape, indicating that he hasn't sent a single message yet to Quiz. Um, this was just sent to him. Um, that's crazy. And also, I want to point out, by the way, Christopher knew he was 10 before he sent this. He's You guys don't have to believe me, but I'm pretty sure of all the proof I've given you guys should be able to believe me. I don't know why you guys wouldn't, but for some reason, he knew he was 10 years old. And how do I know this? We were we're still talking. I don't know why. After the docs, he sent me this picture. Christopher would be in my VC chat, and he would be with this kid, right? The same kid that just sent this. I blame testers. His name was Silly Goober, so you guys might if you guys might hear me ever say Silly Goober, you said Silly Goober this. This is Silly Goober, the 10-year-old. And he sent this to a 10-year-old. Crazy. And this is like the full image here. The image shows this image shows a girl. She's like shaking her melons and stuff in the camera. This was a GIF sent. Sadly, the message is still up by the 10-year-old on this server. Yes, it is. It's everywhere. It's right there. Oh yeah, and literally made fun of him for saying, yeah, I kind of forgot about that too. He made fun of him for his age because of his voice. Because I was like, you sound young. He saw it. Because a Discord user under the age of 12 is not allowed on Discord. Or 13, my bad. Under the age of 13 is not allowed on Discord. And I see people come a lot and say, "Oh, dude, dude, the 10-year-old wasn't allowed on Discord anyway. Why would a 10-year-old be allowed on Discord?" It's like, dumbass. Like, I feel like, why would you ever? If you're a weirdo, if you just think that, first of all, I feel like even a 10-year-old, I don't even care. Like, dude, if it's a young person like that, why is Christopher, going to just, that's the first thing he thinks about when he sees him? That's not normal, bro. If you're thinking, if you make the excuse of, oh yeah, why was a 10-year-old on Discord? You're stupid, bro. Like, you gotta be stupid, bro. Cause why are you even asking that question? I know it's a part of Discord rules, but seeing a 10-year-old shouldn't just fucking turn your brain into a pedophile and just want to go see the kid. You know what I mean? It's so stupid, bro. I've seen messages like that. I've also invited him to a group chat. Um, this was recently, 2026. I added him. Can he forward the message to, of course, show that this is real? Still has the DMs or whatever. Wait, where's the evidence? Or is it just, where's the, oh, this must be the, no it isn't. Where is it? Okay, he sent the image here. I don't know. He forwarded the message. I don't know where it is right now. Maybe it's under the messages. I don't know. This is crazy. But basically, yeah. Did Quiz send you an appropriate image to a girl? He said yes. I still have the DMs. Can you send me? Oh, and then okay, he even says it here. Forwarded, by the way. Yeah. And then I told him what was his age. Insane, bro. Says it right here. Okay. This is another image. You guys aren't, just please click off immediately, please. This is another thing. I gotta address. This was screen shared on I don't know what date, but it was screen shared to a 12-year-old. The 12-year-old was this guy in the voice chat. This kid, Luxy, and also Clover joined. Also, the person I was doxed earlier, we talked about. He joined in like a little later in this picture. But it was Christopher, Fine Red Plays, which is me, Saturn, and Luxy. Luxy was a 12-year-old, and he screen shares all this basically. It's just all this is But yeah, he screen shares all that to the 12-year-old. I have proof of that, and he comes out and even says to himself that he knew he was a 12-year-old. Here it is. Do you remember showing? Do you remember showing a wait? Do you remember showing corn to a 12-year-old when you were 15 to 14, 15, knowing he was 12? No, I knew Luxy was 12. Crazy. This image and the whole video. I mean that video. The whole message link is just there. This is disturbing, bro. I don't even want to make a video on this. I don't know. Will this ever get I don't know. This feels like a crazy video to make, bro. Okay, so Christopher's BWS was in voice chat with other minors and even sent user Pro666 and Roblox user with his pants down. Yes, this is true. He's sent this to Pro666. He's also been in call, as you guys can see. Obviously, this is him and VC, just pants fully down, literally. Okay, this is insane. Hope I have the sensor, dude. Okay, I have the sensor. Thank God. Um, yeah. He sends this. Um, this was a group chat I exposed not earlier, a few videos back, where I am. I literally talked about this whole entire group chat with every person in the group chat, like Philip, disappear like smoke. All these people. Just I sent everything. There's a bunch of people. I don't know who this is. I forgot. He's also sent links to websites. Also, I'm terrified to. Yeah, they just send a bunch of stuff in there. This is terrible. Um, this is what was sent in the Saturday group chat, and Anthony knew full well what was in there. Um, so this is just a bunch of um animal sexual stuff. Here's everything you guys need to know. Um, and then Anthony, knowing like this is being sent, he sends this. Um, pretty just insane. He also sends this image here. Then says this: I've never actually sent a censored cord without spoiler with a warning ever. Like what the is he doing? Okay, Philip screen shares this stuff also. I want to call him out here right quick. Cause he's a straight up weirdo. This was just recent. Just recent. This happened literally. What date was it? I don't know because I can't see it. Can I see it? I don't know what that says. I'm finna just snipe and say January, February, March. March 31st? Was it? No, it's 5. Like it was last month on the 31st. Last month the 31st, I think. At 9:18 p.m. Um don't worry about the time up here. This is not the time. The time is like down here. This is the video. I just screenshotted this on my phone. Basically, they was in this group chat together again. Like these are full of like this is I'm pretty sure this is a literal minor. Like well, everyone here is but like an actual kid. I'm pretty sure. Which one of these? Like a guy named Azrael, I think. He's like the kid, like a little like kid, bro. And Interplay screen shares corn and Quest and Anthony are just there chilling. Um, Anthony is like out of frame here. He said he came up on the call and said this too that he was there. This is Laser Geek's recording, by the way. He sent this to me. Oh, here it is. Oh, it was not last month. My bad. I got it all wrong. 31st. Okay, yeah. I thought that was a 6. My bad. Or 5. But I want to come on here and show you guys this also. This was sent to me first by Anthony. I just want you guys to like come out and I'm just gonna show you guys this. He also Anthony his BWS also sent me corn. He sent me this midget running on the ground. Same thing. He called Laser Geek out for this and said it was child corn. Um, unless if I don't know, because you know what I find crazy when I expose him for this, it's not considered child corn, but when he exposed someone else for it, it's like it's child corn. I just don't know. Honestly, I feel like it's a small person. It shouldn't be like you know this this shouldn't be even posted in the first place. Laser Geek also sent that same thing. I can't tell you like what was the context. He also sent me this image right here. Think of the children. Once again, I'm gonna come out and say this too. Why does every single joke about every single joke I swear from these guys are always about kids? It's insane, bro. For right now, that's all I have. But I'm finna show you guys videos. I'm gonna take my time and edit them. So let me show you the good parts, bro. The thing about that gift was
You're
yes.
probably more comfortable like with seeing that stuff, and I don't really see it as bad. And that's pretty much why, like, if I ever send like any images or like stuff like that on Discord, it's because of that reason. Like in that one group chat, everyone there has already seen like the stuff that Philip and Bink have sent and stuff. So at that point, I don't really think it's like bad. Like people there have already seen it and stuff, and so I really understand what you mean. Like I didn't obviously think of it in any bad way. So, but I told Christopher, I said to him, yo, I want to mess with bro, kind of, because I, well, like, whenever I would, like, kind of rage bait him a little bit or anything, he would give a, kind of a funny reaction, so I just, because it was like that. And I told Chris to go into my room, and pretty much what I did is I pulled up, like, I went on the hub, so, yeah, I went on the hub, and then I looked up, like, furry porn or something, or I think I looked up, like, I don't even know. I just looked up, like, something, like, weird or something, like, I don't know. And then pretty much, like, but I wasn't watching it. Like, I wasn't watching it for, like, enjoyment. Like, you know, like, honestly, like, if I was actually, like, I would, like, close it, obviously. And also, you know, like, I would be, like, doing something else besides staring at it intently. Like, you know what I mean? Like, but pretty much, and also I was, like, clicking through it on screen share, like, just like, yeah, I wasn't, like, watching it genuinely. You know what I mean? But
We're gonna do a little checkup on Anthony.
Wait,
Oh my god.
be quiet, be quiet, be quiet, be quiet. Boo! No! Stop! No! What is this? Furry.
Why are you looking at gay furry porn?
It's not funny and it's not gay. I mean, I think I'd have too.
I don't think it matters.
Go back. Go back. What the fuck was that? Anthony, bro.
Wait, let me
Anthony,
see that
what are
again.
you watching? What?
Wait, zoom into one of them.
Watch this one. A bit, Chris. Yo, what the fuck?
Why is bro on the hub right now?
Oh, shoot, my
Oh, what the hell?
bad. I realized.
you want to say, like, it was, I'm just going to say, like I guess just, like, generally how, or, like, what, how and what. So, pretty much, once again, I can't speak for Chris.
Yeah, don't speak
Here right
don't
now.
speak don't speak about him. Just talk about your
I'll
stuff.
just say, like, what I know. What I know. Because genuinely, when I say this, I've never talked to him really about it. Or, I think I actually have one time, but I truly, like, trust me when I say I don't remember, like, anything about it. I just remember that I have spoken to him one time. I don't remember what he said. So I would want you to talk to him, what he has to say. Because I don't know. Oh, pretty much. I said something like this. So it was start of, like, a school semester, like, you know, new classes and everything, like, new people you're meeting. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or it was, like, freshman year, like, 9th grade, you know, second semester. And so I was in this one class, and I was next to this one guy, and eventually I became friends with him. And this is kind of, like, I guess, interesting. like one of the first things I actually said to him, or he said to me, is like, "Yo, you're in the our group chat, right? You know what I'm talking about when I say our group chat."
Yeah.
Like, "Yo, you're in the our group chat, right?" I was like, "Whoa, wait, like, how do you know?" Like, like I was like confused, like shocked, like, who is this guy? But he knew Chris. He was friends with Chris like the semester before.
Yes.
So I would talk to him. I kind of became like friends with him. Like, I mean, to this day, I still am friends with him, even though he's like done bad stuff. Like, I don't know. I try and put that. Oh, I'm not gonna get into that fully, but I am going to say that eventually I was, I was just talking to him because I went to lunch with him. I went to like, yeah, I was in class with him. I talked with him. He knew who he was. So yeah, I don't know like if you know, but like if you have like an identical twin and like someone is friends with your twin, like for example, like if I'm friends with someone, because I made a lot more friends than Chris, he
Yeah.
puts his head down a lot in class, but yeah, a lot of like my friends and stuff will talk to him because they're like, oh, I like Anthony, or I want to talk to you, like you know what I mean, like that. That's why I pretty became friends with this. So I would sit with him at lunch. I would go to lunch with him and this other person, which I'm not really friends with because I didn't know them super well. But pretty much eventually, it was in lunch period, and I don't know if I was in like a bridge duel, like maybe I was like in the bridge duel call, or I don't remember. I might have been in the bridge duel call, and he said something about bridge duel, and then he mentioned you. He said something about fireplace. At the time, I mean, I was really confused how he even knew who you were because obviously he's not in the bridge call. I kind of just like assumed though maybe that Chris like told like Chris like I was talking to him about bridge duel before. I mean,
Yes.
because they had like a tech class together, so they would sit right next to each other, talk the entire time. But yeah, whoops, my headphones actually unplugged. Anyways, oh okay.
GG.
He mentioned you one time, like fireplace. I was like, oh, how do you even know who that is? And then eventually, I'm gonna be maybe like filling in like what he said because it helps like for you to understand. But I don't remember what he said. It was I don't remember exactly what he said at all. I just kind of remember like generally what happened. So he kind of just said something about like he said he knows who you are or something. I don't know. And on his phone, it was like, and on his notepad, you already know like what kind of
Yeah.
he had on it.
Yes, I know.
Just and I was like, it sounds like kind of like messed up to say, but I thought like because it is messed up to say, but I remember seeing information. I just want like try and like think of like my thought process in the moment. So I just learned that this guy knew about Bridge Duel. Or I mean, like obviously, I knew he knew about Bridge Duel because he was in the our group chat. Like he had to like know some Bridge Duelers. But, like I just like learned all in the same lunch period that he knows about you, knows about like Bridge Duel like members and stuff, and also that he has your information.
What a shocker that like his friend just knows about Roblox bridge duels in the same day. He just now figures the game out, comes up to you and asks, "Oh, do you know about the R server?" Which you guys know about the our group chat. We just literally talked about the stuff they were literally sending the stuff in. Basically, the explicit stuff I just explained was the R group chat. It said the name up there. Basically, he comes up to him, asks about it, and then Anthony's like, "Oh, he's like, what, dude? I can't believe it. Like, you know about the R group chat that people randomly spam just a bunch of weird, explicit, disgusting crap in? What? Man, we gotta be homies." Yeah, bullcrap. I'm not gonna hold you. And then I'm seeing a pattern where he blames his friend for the stuff that, for one, he's the one that came up and knocks me. Secondly, I'm pretty sure just off this information alone, I'm not stupid. I 10,000% know they had to stick together because they do this manipulation crap. I know for a fact they for sure went ahead and like all came together at some point, was putting all my information inside of that notepad, or not just a notepad. They were just telling each other about it, writing down notes about uh oh yeah, where does Fireplace live? Or, what is his phone number? What is all this stuff? You know what I mean? They were writing all this crap down and just taking notes. I'm pretty sure. Like, that's really what happened. Just come out and say it. And then he blames his friend and says, "Oh, dude, he had a notepad and, like, he was right. He just wrote it down." So you mean to tell me your friend just knew about Roblox originals And what coincidentally, the the person that you guys hate the most, because I don't know why, I beat your brother instead of a video game that gay. By the way, we were playing in the playground, a custom game basically in Roblox Brazils, where you gain no XP, you gain no wins, you gain no losses, you gain nothing from it. There's nothing, no benefit from it besides from the fact you might get better at playing the game if you play like a playground code. Um, there's literally nothing. Um, and that's another thing. I feel like it is quite a coincidence that your friend just only goes for me instead of the person, yeah, like Philip, for example, just sending gore and all this explicit stuff instead of the group chat. Isn't that a coincidence? You know what I mean? Like, um, I find it kind of funny that he went specifically after me instead of the people that were literally doing the bad stuff. And also, I find it very funny that you guys don't like go exposing these weirdos, not just that were in a group chat, but all the other actually, yeah, all the other ones too. Like Bitter, for example, he's a good example. I call him out a ton of times, and I even told Breeder98 about it. He let him go. Don't ask me why. He sent 200 images of explicit content in a single day. I can't go back in my DMs and show you because my main account on Discord is permanently banned. As you guys can see right here, right here. It's not my real account. Also, I gotta come out and say this. This is crazy. I very am disappointed in like just this whole game. The owner, I feel like we should have a better owner at this point, man. I like, am I tweaking? Like, I understand just yesterday he did the best thing he's ever done in his life, and he literally banned Anthony's BWOs from the main Bristol server, but not the game for some odd reason. I'm pretty sure. I don't know. Because the last time I checked, Breeder and is very active in RCB. I could be wrong. I've seen him in calls a lot more than his own server. I didn't even know he joined calls like that, actually. I'm not gonna lie. Not recently, but I seen it when I first joined it. I saw him was in there a lot, but I don't know. And this is owned by Christopher's BWOs and Anthony. It's crazy.
Like, I don't know. All that like to get together in my mind, along with the fact that he's a funny dude. I started just like laughing because like, I didn't think it was funny that he had. Well, I mean, I did, but.
Oh, I didn't find it funny. Oh, wait, actually, I did kind of find it funny that he did, get your address, and I took a picture of it. And since it is out of a Discord server with 900 people, yeah, I did kind of find that funny. Like, what are you talking about? Like, that is just him in his natural form, bro. That is just sad. But anyways, back to the call.
I didn't think it was funny that like I wasn't like, oh, I have this. I was kind of just like, wow, this is insane. Like, what is going on right now? Like, I'm so confused. Like, I felt like I was in like a fake reality, like a dream. I don't know.
A dream where you guys actually did find my address and that you were just jumping for joy. I know you were just jumping for joy that that lunch table that you found my address, so you could finally just dox me only because I beat your brother instead of a fucking video game. Yeah, amazing work, man. But anyways, back to the call.
Where I kind of like I don't know. I was just laughing.
You know what I just can't understand either? I'm sorry for I keep pausing and just keep talking over this. I just don't understand how people are on this guy's side. Like, they gotta be the weirdos themselves or something. Because there's no way. People just Breeder, I feel like even Breeder, like, I'm not gonna lie to you. I know he says, I don't support like Black Lives Matter. Come on. I don't support Anthony's BWOs, but the drama was 2 years ago. Dude come up here and literally says, "Oh yeah, I was laughing at the fact you were getting doxxed," and he had his address in his phone, so I came up and take a picture of it, and he admitting it to everything here. So how do you sit up to yourself and look at this and just think man, this is fire, this is cool, dude. We got hey, dap me up, man. This is fire. How do you look at this and just be like, this guy's the one. This guy's the one. I just don't understand it because I look at this and it's this is just disgusting, bro. I gotta come out and say it. There's generally no way people support this. How? He's coming up. I have the proof. First of all, the proof is right there in your face. He's coming out admitting to everything. Everything. He's coming out to admit everything. It's really this disgusting. And I feel really action should be just taken immediately. just towards this stuff. He is a literal like almost he's a 17-year-old this year, bro. And he's acting like this. This is childish, very childish of this guy. And I feel like generally there needs to be something done about this. I can't fathom just seeing this guy walk around knowing the fact that he's did all this scot free every time. It's just this is why I'm making a video, just to make awareness of this type of stuff, because it's like, dude, I've been seeing these guys run scot free for so long for the cut they've done, and I feel like it's time to come out about this type of stuff. You know what I mean? But anyways, back to the video.
I don't know like fully why, but it just had me like laughing for the absurdity of the situation. It's the best way I can maybe put that. And so eventually it was funny. Still, like the current moment, I obviously don't think it's funny, but at the time I did. I had my phone out. I pulled out my phone and I screenshotted his phone. I was like, wow, or maybe I wanted to like show you, or I don't remember. I don't even remember. 'Cause I did send it. I sent it in your DMs. Or, like, you know what I mean? Like, and, I just the entire time I didn't even take it seriously at all. And eventually, like before I sent it, I thought it was a joke. Like not necessarily a joke, but I have questions about what I'm saying so far because I'm kind of having trouble like speaking some of this. It's hard to like, say. And with how he got the information, I can if I remember what Chris said. I do no, I remember what Chris said. This is how he got the information. Oh, and you were in front of your house. Like you like showed the front of your house and he's pictured it. Like know that. And pretty much this guy or Chris, I guess showed it to this guy, my friend. Or I mean, I'm just gonna say like his name. Like his name is Michael.
Yeah.
So it's easier to like really like vision. I just keep saying like my friend, like Michael. Okay, his name is Michael, and it's I guess just showed like the image of the front of your house and like fireplace. Maybe like I don't know. Maybe they were like joking about you before that thing happened, or I don't know.
Yeah.
To be honest, I don't know. But eventually, from what I recall him saying, he said after he showed Michael that image, so since they were in tech class, pretty much he went on the school computer, Michael, on the school computer,
Yeah.
and in like however many minutes, in like 5 minutes or something, I don't know, he found the thing on Google Earth or Google Maps or whatever, like just from that image.
Oh, which one? I forgot.
Then from-
Which image was it?
Like, you know the one of like in front of your house or outside your house or anything like during the hurricane. He found that image, or I don't know if it was during the hurricane. I don't know. And so he found it in Google Maps in however long. I guess put it on a notepad, or to be honest, I don't really know. Also, I just want to say like this isn't the first time that this guy has like done something like questionable like that. Like so I accidentally pulled out my headphones or unplugged. Oh. From what I know, he's also like found his teacher's information. Like class that I had with him didn't like the teacher, and so like in class, like right in front of me, teacher was in class while the teacher was there. He found like teacher's like address, like who her husband was, and also like found like her old email and stuff.
So basically, just corrected my suspicions. By the way, so you guys knew this guy was a weirdo, and he would, just dox people for the love of the game, and just go find their address immediately. So you guys went for the person you hated the most, which was me, and gave him my, my picture of the, the backyard of my house, and then call it a day. It's so insane that, again, just corrected my suspicion that all three of you guys were in the mix of all this, and you keep blaming your little friend here, but you guys went up to him and did all this amazing work. But anyways, let's head back to the video.
Yeah.
Or I don't even know. Or like her business. Like he had like a business. And also like his old teacher. Or his like old teacher in like middle school or something. He also found his address. And,
Yeah.
like one time okay, I'm not even gonna get into some of this stuff. But I'm just gonna say that this Michael guy is like I don't know, he's just like a troublemaker. I'm gonna say something I'm surprised is true. Like, I mean, I'm pretty sure it's true because I proved it to me. This guy, one time he didn't like one of his teachers, and in middle school, I swear to you, this is actually what he said to me. In middle school, he didn't like one of his teachers, and so he bought a dildo. Real life, like one with like a suction like thing that's supposed to go to the wall. And his bald teacher, So he went on top of like the roof of his school. Like there was like a part, like you know how like in entrances of a school there's like, I don't know, like maybe it's like more shallow, like lower to the ground. I don't know. He climbed up there pretty much, and when the teacher was walking out of school, he like took the thing and like threw it at his teacher's head, and like obviously, the teacher didn't see him because he was on the roof. He was on the roof of the building, and he hid. Yeah, I don't know. That should kind of give you like perspective on like how this guy is.
Yeah.
Maybe.
And just earlier, he was just saying how this was a funny dude and how this is his friend that he hangs around. I just, like, what? This is just, like, weird, bro. I'm just editing this whole video and, like, I'm, like, listening to this now and just, like, bro, what? This has got me speechless, bro. Just insane. Get back to the call with this guy. Holy moly.
I don't know. That's kind of like very irrelevant what I just said, but anyways. Here's something that I really did want to say.
Yeah.
So I heard one time that you said that you thought I sent that image like of like the like somewhere else.
What image?
I want to say.
Oh, because
like, you know the.
Raspberry told me the way he got the address, the picture of you holding the phone with the address on it. He told me that you had sent it again instead of a group chat, and that's the way he got it. Is this?
I want to say that I genuinely, when I say this, I don't know how he got the image, but I promise you, and I really like don't promise a lot because I try to be like actually honest. I don't make false promises.
Yeah.
Haven't or like I mean like even saying stuff, even like I don't like stuff like that. I say this, I promise that at least from what I remember, like I really like. I'm trying to be honest here. The only places that I have ever sent that image is in your DMs and that RBS server, that old RBS server.
Yeah, BDS.
Or no, it was like the old one. That one, like BD, I think.
Yeah, that's what it's called, BDS.
Or I don't know. It went by a lot of different names. It was like peer testing. It was RBS. It was different names. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, at the time,
But
I have a screenshot of what it's called.
Oh no,
It's called BDS.
I would say like BD. Really, I never sent it in any group chat or anything. Like.
Okay, I know. We just talked about how you wasn't gonna speak on your brother's behalf, but about the 12-year-old, like 12-year-old, right? So the porn he screen shared to the 12-year-old. What do you think? What do you think he was going to his mind? Yes, that's what. Yeah, that boy. What do you think he was going through his mind?
I can try and answer it. So if I were to guess, maybe he could have been thinking. Okay, let me try and like put myself. He probably was doing it. Like let me like put this in like my perspective, like voice my perspective.
Yes.
If I was sent like some sort of video like that, and like I didn't really think about like, oh, what if I screen share this and someone will see it? I would say, like, bro, imagine like how insane that video is. Like, bro, it's a bunch of like black men like having like orgy. Like, that's what it is.
Yeah, that is very bad. And that was insane. And not only did Luxie see it, Saturn saw it, and Clover ended up seeing it too. Just wanted to say that too. I feel like that too really shouldn't have really even crossed his mind to screen share that. Even if he felt, I don't know, even whatever his feelings were, even if he found it funny or hilarious, that still isn't appropriate to screen share to a 12-year-old. I feel like that type of stuff really should just be, really just addressed. You know what I mean? Like certain stuff like that. I feel like that too is why I get on you guys so much about that stuff. It's just that really creeps not just me out. It really creeps a bunch of people out. The videos I make, people in my comment section say the same thing. Like, it is weird, bro. Insane. I do feel like, again, you guys do change, but the things you guys do, it leaves a mark. You know what I mean? You can do something, leave a mark, and then change. Wow, what was that? Dude,
my headphones or something.
Yeah, your
I mean,
headphones
like
are
the
crazy.
past like 5 or 10 seconds of like I keep like accidentally pulling up the wire. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But from like okay, for example, like if someone were to go into RCB right now
Yes.
and start screen sharing stuff like that, what we would do is instantly time them out, like before anyone even can see the screen share. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Or even like, man, like I don't know, like actually this has happened before. Okay,
Yes.
someone has gone in RCB. I don't remember who. It's been on that. It got timed out instantly, like or mods or something, or me, or
Oh my goodness! One more thing before I go, real quick. I have to go. Please answer this. Why are you friends with Interplay by any chance on Discord? Because I seen a video by Laser Geek himself. On May 31st at 9:18 p.m. You guys were in a group chat. Christopher was in the in the call with them, knowing full well what he has done, and Interplay ends up screen sharing stuff to other people. And I don't know, is Israel old enough to even be seeing that? Like, you know what I mean? I think Interplay 2 needs to, really just be exposed for that type of stuff. But it's just, why are you guys friends with these guys? Why continue to hang around these guys? You know what I mean?
I know what group chat you're talking about. So, alright, let me remind you. So, I'm just gonna say this before, like, say anything, that I don't have a lot of knowledge on this group chat because for the entire time I was in it, I was only in the call for, like, a little bit, and the entire time I was on deafen anyway. In the call, I was on deafen. I was only seeing, like, the messages.
Yeah.
In the chat. Like, I couldn't hear anything, like, what they were saying. Remember, though, Asriel, PvP Sun, and Interply, all of them were all screen sharing stuff. I think, like, one of them was on, like, some, like, thing, like, the other one was on, like, stuff, and they were all doing Asriel, yes, he was screen sharing stuff, and I remember Sin was, like, in the chat, or I don't remember, listen, I don't remember who was doing what, so I don't want to, like, accidentally say something that's, like, wrong, you know? But, yeah, I do just remember that, like, pretty much everyone in the group chat was in the call. Like, I was on death, though. And I think it was Interply, Asriel, and PvP Sun, from my, recall, if I recall correctly. I think they were all screen sharing stuff. And answer if I'm friends with Interply. No. Well, on Discord, yes. To be honest, I don't know why. Still, like, I never. Let me go to Interply again. Wait, before you go, I want to say that I really, really, like, really do appreciate you being, like, honest, and I don't know, I feel like the first time that I've, like, really spoken to you genuinely and being able to see stuff, like really see, like, your perspective on it. That, like, most of the time you will put me in that, I feel like see, like, how you truly feel, but I don't know, I appreciate it. Like, the fact that I can, like, what, I don't know, like, truly, like, I don't know, it's an insight that I need to know.
Yes.
I really do, like.
And I want to say also, if you ever get a chance to in your life, please apologize to the other people. Like Clover. He was in VC, crying over his friend getting literally shot. And I know, like, again, he said he didn't care about his school or anything being really leaked, but it wasn't the appropriate time, man. You know what I mean? It was not at all. And then after I questioned you, you even commented and said that you really didn't care about his friend getting shot and you hoped he got shot. That really, took the cake out of that. You know what I mean? And I just
if you have to go, I can kind of, like, type, or if I don't know how much time you have left.
Yeah.
I can, like, kind of, like, share my insight. Like, do you have to go now, or?
In a minute, bro. Yeah.
Okay. So I'm just gonna type whatever I have to say, like, in chat.
Okay.
But yeah, I really like. I mean, can I take like a guess on why maybe? Like
Yeah.
maybe an
Take
optimistic guess.
take any guess you want, man.
Like I really don't think he understood like the harm that it could cause, or like how bad it could be. Like I don't think as his like mindset, like he probably didn't really realize that like, oh, this kid really might not be like exposed to any of this type of stuff. Possibly, like he really just might be like he didn't think of like Cooper's like perspective and how he might react to it. Probably just wanted to have like some joke. Like I don't know. Like I
Yeah.
remember him saying before that he like the GIF he sent was like on Discord's GIFs or something, and so I guess it wasn't technically like porn. Like it was just suggestive.
But the thing about that GIF was, just because you sent that, I mean, it is weird, but it isn't that crazy. But the thing is, he made it weird when he asked at first, "Were you gay?" to a 10-year-old. Um, that's crazy, but we're gonna go beyond that fact. Okay, he continues to post the GIF and then asks, "Was it hot or not?" That's what makes it a little inappropriate. You know what I mean?
I think that was like the most inappropriate part of it, but like, or in fact, not that he said, "Are you gay?" Because honestly, I think that was like just a joke fully. And I mean, once again, still, I can't fully speak on his behalf, but I like he just when typing those messages, have to think. I want to think that it was a joke, and obviously, like jokes are supposed to be funny, and obviously, too, like maybe that wasn't funny at all. But to
Yeah.
him, well, it probably was. Because also at that time, like that was maybe like the same kind of frame where he did like other stuff that you were accusing him of stuff. Like he wasn't like serious. Like imagine you were to send someone like I don't know. I guess if you were like 17 or something, and you were send it like you were to say to like a 13-year-old or something.
Yes.
I'm just like bumping up the age because it's more like relatable. Like we're like both around 17. Like you don't have to like go into the past to think about this, or like send it to like a 14 or anything. You were to say like this is or damn. So it's hard to put myself in this shoes, but it's like like for me trying to understand like how you possibly interpreted that image. Yeah, that does seem pretty bad. But how I initially interpreted that image, it's kind of like I don't know. It's kind of like forgetting about age for a second. Like maybe is how I would imagine this. Like just forget that there was any age gap. I'm making a lot of like generalizations. Like oh, I don't know if they were friends. You know what I mean? Like I'm just gonna say something. You know what I mean?
Yes.
That's like sending like if you had like some friend that you like to like mess with or something, and they're like, it's like going with like a bunch of friends that you know are straight or something, and
Yes.
saying like oh you're gay, you like men or something. It's like saying something like that, or like you show them like I don't. It's like teasing, but like not teasing. Like oh bro, I don't know. I don't know. I really just wish Chris could like say it. Because if I misrepresent him, then that's like on me. I don't want to do that, and I'd rather speak on my own behalf because I mean, but I know, just like rest assured that like his message wasn't in like the reason of like thing. Like I know how you interpreted that. Like when he said, "Are you gay?" It seemed like oh, he's like asking this little kid if he's gay or not, right? He's asking this little kid if he'll like him or whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's not like what he meant. Like I know, like that's how like you viewed it, and maybe that's how it's like you viewed it. But for me, I That's not how I viewed it. I don't know. And I don't think I know that he didn't mean it in like a bad way. Like I just think that I don't know. Maybe he thought he was like just messing with the kid. Like, it's like telling a kid that Santa Claus isn't real or something. Like that type of like messing. Like it's evil. It's kind of messed up, but it's not like for his own like benefit. Really. Like it's not so like for example, I've seen you say like he might have been grooming him or something is what you said.
Yes,
But
and the reason I say that too, also, I asked, what you call it? I asked 7 different AIs, like about the image. I didn't give it any like thing. I just told it to read it and tell me like, what's going on in the image, right? And all like out of like all the AIs, 4 of them came out and even said it was like literally grooming. On top of that, I don't know. Do I have the screenshot here? I can show you maybe, but out of the 7 AIs, they said the same thing, literally. All came to agreement this was wrong. You know what I mean? The whole GIF itself, have you ever seen it animated or no? Have you only just seen the picture?
Not seen it.
In the GIF, she's basically just shaking her melons around, basically. It's not just.
Honestly, I didn't even know that it was animated. I thought it was just.
Yeah, it's not. It's not just a picture. It was a GIF of a girl like shaking her melons and stuff. I don't know about all that. And it's a girl on top of that with a bikini on, like a whole like bra, bikini, and like no pants, no shirt, just basically stripped down. That's That's weird to me, and many other people eyes alone. Not just me, honestly, because I've reached out to some people, not just because they're my friends or anything, even random people, came across and wanted to ask questions. I showed that image. They all come out, said the exact same thing. Some RCB members, no offense, I feel like they're pretty weird too, because some of them be like, oh yeah, this ain't even wrong, bro. Because I have a good example of this. There was one person inside of the main Burzle server that even came out and even said like he sent a bunch of stuff. I'm pretty sure that's not like a good example or anything, but it's okay that he sent that. We do all this stuff. We do stuff all the time. This was like 2 years ago. This was 2 years ago, bro. I feel like just because you do stuff like a long time ago, right? Or in this fact, a year ago, doesn't take away the fact you still did it. You still did that thing. Like, for example, I auto-clicked. I take full responsibility for it, bro. I swear. That doesn't stop the fact of, oh yeah, I did it back in the day. You know what I mean? And I understand the fact that you do change over time. But a bunch of people do change when, do stuff bad like that. But, for example, the doxing. I understand that you did change as a person when you doxed me, right? But think about me. Raspberry has my address. I'm 10,000% sure Disappear Like Smokes has my address. Because that man has like every picture of me in the book, bro. I'm pretty sure a bunch of other people have it, and I don't know who's sending it. Your friends have my address. I'm pretty sure I know that for a fact. I don't know. Do you still have my address? I'm pretty sure you said earlier that you don't. You had it on your old phone, but you switched phones. I don't know to either believe that or not, but I'm gonna take your word. And it's like now, even though you've changed, the thing you still did never changed. Because people have my address. It isn't funny. For example, I'm a big YouTuber. But I'm sorry, not a big YouTuber, but a Bridgeville YouTuber that people look up to. So imagine a weird fan having my address, starts doing stuff with it. You know what I mean? He could, I'm live streaming one day, easily swap my house anytime he wanted to. It's dangerous. I could die from literally just not even doing anything. You know what I mean? Just people having my address simply. And that scares me. I was scared for like 3 months straight after the doxing. Because I was sitting in my house, scared. At the time when you doxed me, I was in a hurricane, and at the time, you know, my whole city, Tampa, flooded. Man, I'm telling you, 2024 was horrible, a horrible, horrible, horrible time. It was horrible, bro. No lights for
Enough.
almost 2 weeks. I had no lights for 2 weeks, man. Imagine that. No cold food, no microwave, nothing. Just not even like a stove, because the stove is connected to, you know, powering what you call it. You have to go out, you know, get food from other people, and they would give it out for free because it was such a bad time. And you come out here and dox me at the time, just didn't even make it better. It really hurt. It really did hurt me. I'm not gonna lie, because even though we were close friends, you still took all the information, like even the phone number. I just said this too, like not even like so long ago. You know, because I was that close to you, where to the point where I gave you my phone number. Actually, I don't think. Actually, yes, I do. Chris said I leaked my phone number, and that's how you got it. I don't know about that. I'm pretty sure I gave it to him because we were close
I
friends.
don't remember. I don't remember it.
Yeah, I don't know.
But yeah,
Yeah. I'm pretty sure I ended up giving it to you guys, because so we could be in contact with each other, and you know, I hopefully be close friends. But it's like, dude, that put me in such
got
a
like my Thanksgiving, like bro.
yeah, that put me in a tough time, bro.
That was wild. That was wild. But okay, anyways,